Guys, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me today. Today's card is going to be the thank you card that I am going to be making for all of my January customers. So if you purchase from me this month, you will get a card just like this or something similar, maybe in a different color. But I thought that I would demonstrate how I made this. It's extremely simple. When I'm making a lot of cards for my customers each month, I do tend to keep it just more on the simpler side just because I'm making so many. So if you aren't aware of this, if you purchase from me every month, I send a handmade card to you that you are able to reuse. I don't write on the inside, I just put like a little sticky note in there so that you are able to reuse it for your personal use, which I think is a nice little touch. But today I am using one of the new stamp sets out of the Occasions catalog. It's called All Things Thanks, and you can find this on page 35 in our Occasions catalog, and that's the cover. If you do not have a copy of the Occasions catalog or our Celebration catalog, make sure that you reach out to me and I will get some free copies to you in the mail as soon as possible. But like I said, I'm using All Things Thanks, and the really neat thing about this stamp set is that it has sentiments specifically for certain occasions. For instance, this one says, "Thank you for making my birthday happy." So if you like to send thank you cards for birthday presents, that's perfect. Here it says, "Thank you for welcoming our newest arrival." So making baby thank you cards is perfect. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for being a part of our happily ever after. So some really nice wedding thank you cards, or even engagement shower, wedding showers, engagement parties. That's perfect for that. So I really liked this, that it had some specific thank yous for those events, as well as just your generic thank yous. So that's what I did today. So it says, "Thanks for that thing that you did." And I am using the Designer Series paper. You can see it here, that Sweet Sugar Plum, the little gingham. This comes from the Succulent Garden collection, and I may have shown this to y'all when I did my haul, but I thought I would show it to you again real quick. So the colors are Calypso Coral, Mint Macaron, Old Olive, Sweet Sugar Plum, Tip Top Taupe, and Whisper White. And so it's double-sided. So another gingham check in the Tip Top Taupe and the succulents, and then just a fun graphic pattern. So you get 12. You get 2 sheets of each of the 12 by 12 designs. I saw that one. And then that fun little floral pattern. And then a nice graphic. And then the same thing in Calypso Coral. And then another really pretty succulent floral pattern. And then this one right here. Nice stripes. All right, so I'm going to show you how I did this. And like I said, it's a very simple card. So the first thing that you're going to do is get out of one of our note card and envelopes, and this is a really nice set. It comes 20 cards and 20 envelopes to the pack, and they are already scored for us, so it makes putting the card together that much easier. This measures 5 by 3.5. So they're just a little bit smaller, and like I said, it comes with the coordinating envelope. The next thing you're going to want to do is just get out a scratch piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to be using Sweet Sugar Plum as the ink color. So I've got my stamp already on the block. Thanks. So I'm just going to stamp it right here. On the sample, I will say that I used our stitched shaped framelits, and I forgot that those are still not orderable yet. They should be available to order next week. I think it's set on January 16th. So I'm going to show you to do the exact same thing with our layering squares framelits. So these are the layering squares, and you can see here that I used the scallop framelit to cut out a piece from crumb cake. So I'm just going to find the coordinating square that will fit this. So that's going to go just like that. So what I'm going to do next is take this over to my Big Shot, and I'm going to die cut this out, and then you'll also want to find the coordinating scalloped frame and cut this out in crumb cake. Okay, so there it is after I cut it out. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to layer that right on top of this scallop square. And I'm just going to pop that up using dimensionals. And as a reminder about Celebration, just in case you are hearing it for the first time, that is Stampin' Up's annual sale. It goes through the end of March, and you are able to choose a free item out of the Celebration catalog for every $50 that you spend before tax and shipping. So if you place $50, you can pick one item. If you place two, or if you place a $100 order, you pick two items, and etc. So it's a great sale. The stamp sets are awesome. There's things that coordinate in our occasions catalog, which is really nice. So just make sure you have your borders equal on all four sides. Okay. And then what I've done is I've just cut a strip of the Designer Series paper. This is 1 inch wide, and I went ahead and cut it about 3.5 inches. I'm going to be using our banner triple punch, and I'm just going to slide that in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to notch both ends. So I'm just going to turn it over just to see how far to cut, because I don't want to cut it too short. So you may have to do this a couple of times just to get the right, the right amount of, I kind of did that crooked, so I'm going to do that again. There we go. So you may have to feed that in there a couple of times to get it to the right length. And I think that's going to work. Yep, that looks great. Okay, so then I'm just going to attach this in the middle of the card using snail. And these cards come together very quickly, which is my intention. Like I said, when I'm making a lot, I try to keep them on the simpler side. And then I'm just attaching this with snail, just in the center of that banner. Then the very last thing that I'm going to do is take our linen thread, if I can get it, and I am going to just cut off one segment, wherever the bend is. That's what I call a segment. And I'm just going to tie a small bow, and then I'm going to attach that with the glue dot. And while I'm tying this bow, I just want to give out a quick reminder about my iStampin' Club. That's my virtual hostess club. I'm just looking for a couple more members to start in January. So if you'd like more information about that, it's down below. And then also, if you have been pondering about joining my team to take advantage of the Stampin' Up! Discount, I will have information about that as well on my blog post. So during Celebration, you get some extra bonuses. So if you would like to learn how to go about taking advantage of that bonus during Celebration, just reach out to me. You can read more about it on the accompanying blog post. And like I said, don't hesitate to email me. You can call me, however you'd like to get in touch, and we can discuss whatever questions you may have. but I'd love to have you join my team. Okay, so next I'm just going to take a glue dot and just roll it up and just place it down here on the bottom. If I can get it. There we go. And I just mush the bow right into that glue dot, just like so. And then I'll just take my scissors and just cut the bottom of the tails off just to give it a clean look. And we will be all done. A very quick and easy, but really, you know, cute card. I love the gingham. It makes me kind of think of spring with all this cold weather that we're experiencing. And yes, Florida is cold right now. I think it's like in the low 40s today, which is cold for us. Anyway, all right guys, well I hope you liked today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscription button if you don't already subscribe to my YouTube channel. Again, this was using the All Things Thanks stamp set that you can find in our Occasions catalog, and I would love the opportunity to earn your business. So all the details are on my blog about how to shop in my online store. All right guys, have a great day. Bye.